Yeah, man. It's the legendary Dee Spade, man. Over here, we talk about certain shit. Give our opinions on certain stuff. But at the end, this stuff ain't for sale. This stuff ain't for rent. It's just my man. I'm here, Dee Spade, 2 cents.
So we here again with Dee Spade with Just My 2 cents. And you know, a while ago he gave a prediction that Trump was going to win. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm indifferent because, from my view standpoint of it all in the first place, I didn't like neither one of them. But I just know this is a man's world in the end, man. And too many men feel already that women has too much power in this world, from divorce settlements to child support, and that shit just wasn't going to fly. And especially with if they had Mother Teresa running for president, it probably would have worked. But you got Hillary Clinton smashing shit with hammers that niggas would have been locked up for, or any citizen for that point have been locked up for the minute they slammed the first hammer. Bleach bitten and shit, all the hiding shit, so, that wasn't really a surprise to me, Plus, Trump's is a man's man. One thing that men like to do in this world, we like to talk shit. We like to talk shit about conquests. And he endeared himself to the masses that feel like, they want a couple of homies to kick the shit with. And so, as I look back and think about the things like the videotape and stuff, and I think about my days in the hood, man, that's what we did. Some niggas used to lie on their dicks and shit like that, exaggerate the whole thing. But it was just, banter back and forth, that's what guys did. People got outraged when they heard all of that. But, you do those things to have fun in life. And when you still doing it at a high level at his age, hey, he does what he does, But I'm more concerned with the governing part of his aspect of his life.
So, right now Trump is on his beloved victory tour. How do you feel the president should act after they win the election? Should they try to rub it in the opponent's face by going on a victory tour? Or should they just be calm and chill like the rest of the presidents have been known to be?
Well, let me approach this from an open mind standpoint. Okay. I start something, people take me for a joke. I spend my own money, people still take me for a joke. I make mad money, people take me for a joke. Well, I won a victory tour. Hell yeah. And I'll tell you why. I have an affection for underdogs. People that say they can't do something. Then they go out and do it. It takes balls of steel to put up $100, $200 million of your own money. So I have profound respect for that aspect. So yeah, I want to rub it in. I want people to know, because people take that grand scheme look at everybody that's trying to do things in life that seems to be impossible. So if that man was to succumb to that bullshit that he was hearing, he would never do anything great. But I don't have a problem with the tour, and maybe that'll grow some people up to stop doing that. That's a stereotyping way of looking at things. And I'm not a person that likes to, get into stereotypes and stuff, because that's a very, very slippery slope. I would probably be more flamboyant than he was if that was my victory tour. I probably would have called out names of people, you know what I'm saying? And said a cool Mo D verse, how you like me now, you know what I'm saying? And Kirk Cousins, you like that, So, yeah, man, I got no problem with that. I'm an artist, and so I boast and brag about shit myself, you know what I'm saying? So, plus it exudes confidence, so I have no problem with that.
All right, before we wrap this up, I just have one last question for you. You know, Trump's main slogan was "Make America Great Again." But you look at his cabinet choices, they don't seem to be making America so great and so equal. So, how do you feel about the choice of members he's put in his cabinet as far as making America great again?
Well, it's his choice in the end of the day, but I do have deep concerns about Mr. Sessions, the goddamn Attorney General that he just picked. This motherfucker just got about 20, 30 years ago. He couldn't even get confirmed for a Supreme Court in his state because of some racial comments he made. And you know, his stance against marijuana and shit like that. I think he's gonna try to roll back the laws that Obama passed about, you know, not having federal agents go after marijuana like they're supposed to, and enforcing the federal laws. Second, he is a staunch proponent of the sentencing laws that came. I think he wants to reenact those. He loved the fact that he could lock a motherfucker up forever for nonviolent crimes. So I'm very concerned there. General Flynn seems, you know, I think he was once a Democrat too, but he don't have some extreme views. So, you know, but in the end, I am like this. I like people to show me who they are. I'm more afraid of the people that's in the Hillary camp that act like they care and they really don't care. I'd rather somebody tell me that they don't care or what they're gonna do and then do it, instead of telling me I ain't gonna do that and then you go and do it. So these people that he's putting out there is very transparent for people to see. This is their views, from the Breitbart cat to Flynn to Mad Dog Mattis, you know, to all of these figures that he put in, from the Billionaire Boys Club that he got, you know. So I'm comfortable with knowing what he's doing because he's not hiding it. So you make your decisions based on that. If you want to leave the country, leave. But I ain't going nowhere. And if you want jobs, if you want supreme capital, if you want to know how to do something, they have seminars that rich people have all around this world all the time that teach people how to get money. I have no problem with him surrounding himself with people that know how to make money and share all of this wealth of information with the American people. Because we ain't been getting shared shit. And the people that's in the goddamn Congress and the House are super millionaires and they ain't sharing none of their secrets. So now we got an opportunity to learn how the financial system really works. So if you're open-minded and have a clear perspective, you sit and listen and see what these motherfuckers got to say. Because I don't want a bunch of broke motherfuckers around me. I can't learn from them how to get money. And that's just my 2 cents.